Yeah, it's comfortable, you know. No, it's going to be a fun night tomorrow. Game of Thrones. I know Hunter's a huge fan of it, and we have the actual chair here, and you know, we haven't had a lot of special moments, but you know, you have to savor them when you have them, and so we're having a little fun with you know, with this chair today. But a great game today. These last two games, you know, that's kind of magic we used to have, so it's good to recreate that and find a couple nice wins here.
Were you pretty surprised with Santana's error there and just kind of how that kind of opened up that inning? And yeah.
Well, I think you're always surprised. You know, I was surprised when Matt Moore tossed the ball away. You know, but you know, it happens on a major league field, and it looked like that ball came up a little bit. It's getting toward the end of the game. The infield gets a little hard, maybe a little beat up, and so we got a break there, and we took it. So kind of evened out, you know, from the first game to this game, and the key is you take advantage of it. And of course, Buster, he bailed us out because we really had a hard time executing with the man on third, one out. We just couldn't get him in. But with two outs, you know, Buster came through for us to knock in the go-ahead run.
Bruce, as soon as your club was in that situation with Buster getting a chance to tie or possibly win the game, did you think immediately in your head, I'm going to him as a pinch hitter? I mean, it was just an obvious situation, or?
Yeah, no, he knew. He knew if Hundley made it out there, he was going to hit for Tomlinson. So, no, it was all set up, and really he might have hit anyway. Really depending on what Hundley did, but yeah, it was pretty good, pretty nice bench I had today with the guys that were getting the day off. And Noon, he got up there and got a hit for us. You know, we ended up hitting in a double play, but it's nice, you know, when those starters don't start, and you know, you have some pretty nice weapons at the end of the game, and so came through for us today.
Talk about the end. You got 2 innings out of Dyson last night. Was there any hesitation with him today, or you just feel like he's the type of guy that can handle that?
No, I talked to him, Alex. I checked on him, of course, and you know, he doesn't go 2 innings a lot, but he's done that a couple times here, and said he was fine. Thumbs up. He was good to go, and you know, he's done that a couple times. He did it a little easier this time. He had a bases loaded 3-2 count down in San Diego, but he kept it at 2-2. But that's not how we drew it up. They have Ramirez up there with the bases loaded, and he just missed it. So it's good to get a win.
Thank you. It just seems like you know, one of the differences today was most games this year when you make a few mistakes like you did today, Kane with the 0-2 pitch, I mean, Kelby for getting the outs and all that, you're usually punished for it. Is it encouraging to actually get through a lot of mistakes like that and actually win the ball game?
It is, because you're going to make mistakes, and really what you don't want to happen is dwell on them, and you know, the club gets down a little bit, and then you compound the damage. You know, hopefully you're good enough to make up for some mistakes, have a little margin of error, so to speak, and today we did. You know, we should have been leading that game, I thought, before the 8th inning, but we weren't. And took a big hit, a big 2-out hit from Buster to, you know, put us ahead. But, you know, some guys got to start. That was a good thing. And, you know, Tommy, you know, he's done such a great job for us. And, you know, I'm sure, you know, he was a little frustrated with a couple of bats there and forgetting the outs. But it happens. Just like the ground ball that, you know, they got by, you know, their guy, you take it. It happens.
Matt Cain got through 6 with fewer than 80 pitches thrown. Was there any thought in your mind maybe you put him out there for the 7th, or what do you make of his day overall?
Yeah, you know what, he was there, he was close, and you know, we do talk to these starting pitchers, so I won't go into what we say, but so you know, and then I can make my decision on what I'm going to do. But it'd been a while since he'd been out there. He threw an inning down in San Diego, and so it'd been a while. It's a little warm out there, and you know, he did his job, and he did a nice job. I'm sure he'd like to have that 1 inning back where he ended up walking the pitcher, and those 2 walks ended up scoring. And, you know, really beside that inning, I thought it really located well, had good stuff. You know, the ball was moving well, and it just got away from him, his delivery there for, you know, 3-4 hitters.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I do, yeah. Dwayne Kuiper, he's the one that got me watching it. The only thing about sitting in this chair, I got to be honest, though, I know the Kings that sit in this chair, they get killed off. So I am a little nervous right now that Larry wanted me to sit in this chair.
Hey, Bruce, given how tough this season has been, how important was it for you guys to win 2 games against a good team at home in front of your home folks and do it in the fashion you did where you really gutted both of these wins out?
Yeah, I said that coming home. That's why that first game was so frustrating. Matty threw the ball so well, made a costly error there. We ended up losing. It's just important that we finish strong and just play good baseball. I mean, our fan base. I mean, what's happened here is unbelievable. I know our consecutive streak has been broken, but we still had more fans that night than any other ballpark. So it just tells you about our fans. So we're playing for them too. We're playing for each other for pride, and I think it's important that we finish up strong. And for the second reason, really, is we're not far away from getting back to who we are. I know we've been derailed here, but it's just a couple tweaking, and I think we'll get back to who we are.